I can't go. We can dance and as it rain underneath rainbows. Drowning in the purple ocean cause we in the same boat. She like to put on my music and dance to it. Like a stripper, she dance to it. The strippers all put on my music and dance to it. Yeah, but we all done ran through 'em. She play my song and she dance to it. I pass her all just like Cam Newton. Play this song for the strippers, they think now.
Hey babes, I'm back, and I'm back with another get ready with me. I'm really not doing anything besides filming more videos after this. So I don't think it's going to be like any crazy eye look. But I think you guys really liked like the question and answer version of this, so I'm going to do another one. And I went down and got like some of like my more recent questions and then like the questions from that video. To start it off, the first one wasn't even a question, it was just more of like a compliment. Cinquinette Phillips said, "Hey doll, I like the makeup and hair, good luck." Thank you, babe. I just wanted to do that as like, I always appreciate you guys' support. And I just haven't answered the comments. Usually, like, when I first post a video, I try to answer the first couple comments on it. I didn't do that for this video because I wanted to leave the questions for the next video. So, alright. Should I get into my makeup before this video gets way longer? So I switched up. I'm using the, let's see, Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. If my camera zooms in on it, but that guy. I'm just gonna go over with a little BB cream, the same one in the color Deep. It's kind of disgusting because in that little makeup bag, anything in that little makeup bag is like covered with shit. In fact, if you can see like the edge of my wig, I don't glue it down. I don't know if I've mentioned that in the like life update when I went over it. I don't glue it down anymore because I sweat so fucking much. I literally just like use the clips inside and clip it in, and because it's like so full, you can't see the edges. I'm too fucking sweaty, and I totally get why a lot of you guys commented saying you guys don't wear wigs in the summer because it's too hot. Yeah, I get you on that one. It's fucking hot as shit. Bang bang, and then the same. I've been like, the only from like I feel like I switched to Cocoa. Cocoa actually fits me now because it's summer. Sure, been using that and the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. The camera is like further away than my last one because I actually had so my new background, it's bigger, so I didn't want, I don't know, there's just a lot. My hair's so full, so for my whole face it'd just be like the whole frame. It's like all my hair, so I was like, I didn't want my hair to just be the whole frame. And it's not like I'm crazy amazing at makeup anyway, so I doubt you guys really care. If you guys preferred how I did the last one and already did my face makeup, or if you guys like me doing my face makeup to it, let me know if it even matters. Let's answer another question. So the next one, Lady J says, "Hey girl, I love your videos and your personality. I'm 30 and I'm thinking about being a stripper." Your videos have made me more confident and has helped me a lot and are very inspiring. My question to you is, have you danced in Georgia? I think that's the state, because GA, Georgia, right? Anywhere? If so, what club would you suggest for me as a beginner? Thanks, and please keep the videos coming. I have not danced in Georgia, but I think I've definitely seen girls comment about working in Atlanta or Georgia area in the group me, so definitely Lady J, check out the group me, because I think there's a few girls that work in the Georgia area, so definitely comment in there. That's why I say it's such a good group to join, because there's girls from like all over the place, and they all have like their different insight on how like what clubs to work at in their area. So Lady J, definitely check out the group me. There's definitely a couple girls that could help you out with that question. I personally have not worked there. Florida and Massachusetts are the only two states that I've danced in. Next one, Courtney Sassare. Courtney Sassare. Can we please smoke a blunt together? I've gotten this question a lot, and if you live in like the Massachusetts area, if you're down to take a trip this way, I don't think the date has been posted, but HempFest, like 2018 HempFest, I like always go one of the days. So if you guys want to like meet up and do like a huge smoke fest, so we can actually like smoke and not get in trouble for it, like in a public area, like I'd be totally down for that for HempFest, because I'm going regardless. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, me giving you guys like my location and stuff while I'm there. But yes, like I'll be down to smoke. I think it would just be like hard to like do a group of people smoking weed. Like it's just hard to plan something like that and where it would happen. But HempFest would be the perfect occasion. I was thinking about that because I've gotten that question a lot. Let's go in. Okay, so someone said that I'm using, and I can totally see it, like, especially with the ring light on. And my pictures, like, because, I don't know, you, like, know how to take your own picture, and a lot of it's, like, my front-facing camera, so I know when it looks good. I know how to turn the angle to make the lighting look right. My pictures come out good, but in my videos, I can definitely see, like, what she meant. The cool tones, and, like, I'm, like, a warm tone person. So I have the Wet n Wild makeup stick concealer in the color Nude for Thoughts 808, and that would be the cool tones she was talking about. So I usually do this. Well, actually, I'm waiting for this to run out, and then I think there was another one I was looking at that is like a warm tone she was talking about. So I'm going to try that one after this, but I've been mixing this one and Very Deep. That's what I did for my makeup look. The last video did. I don't think I did it for the Get Ready, but the last video after the Get Ready with me, I did that. So I'll show you what I mean if that didn't make sense. Because when I do this by myself, like this is like very close to the color of my complexion. See, I don't like doing the face on camera because I feel like there's a lot of gap periods where I'm just like pounding my face. Okay. Sorry that I just kind of like spit on the camera. I'm gonna do this, yeah. And I'm gonna spill this all over my bed. Regret my decision. Regret it already. Actually, I regret my decision to buy white bedding. That was my first mistake. 1, for my makeup. 2, for the fact that I smoke in my bed. Yeah, I just poked myself in the eye, you guys. I need to try this and start watering. Oh, I didn't even say. Pretty sure this is the. Let me see. Becca, Chrissy, soft light burning, soft light blurring powder. And just, I think Becca. It doesn't say Chrissy. Denko, yeah, Denko. As I keep going to the club to audition, but then I chicken out. I need advice for this. Honestly, either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Oh my god, I look like a crazy person. I have no magic words that I can say to make you just like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna go do it. You literally just have to have the want to do it, and you just have to go do it at the end of the day. Like, it's just like anything else that like you talk yourself out of doing just because of anxiety. You just have to force yourself to do it, because at the end of the day, if you do it, it's done and you don't have to worry about it. Either you like it and you're going to continue stripping, or you don't like it and you're not going to strip anymore. Or one of two options. Either you're not going to get the job and you're going to have to apply somewhere else, or you're going to get the job. So you don't walk into, I don't know, just like let go of all the negative you think's going to happen. Like, oh, you might fall on stage. Don't think you're going to fall on stage. Just go in knowing that you're going to go as hard as you can, that you're a boss-ass bitch, and that nobody can tell you different. Even if you do accidentally trip on stage, make a fool of yourself, like, you could literally just walk out of that club and never go back. Like, the worst of the worst is you just never do it again. That's like the worst that literally can happen in that situation. And you like keep putting it up, like putting it off and putting it off. It's just like building up that anxiety to make it worse for yourself. Like, now every time you go there, you like think of like the 3 times you've already left, instead of like going there and just getting it done. Like, you associate it with like, oh, I went in there and got it done. Now you associate it with like, every time I go up there, I freeze and I end up going home. So you need to stop associating it with like that anxious behavior, and you just need to go for it. Like, at the end of the day, just go for it, because the worst thing that can happen is it's not for you. That's like my only advice for it. Because I get this question a lot, and I'm like, I have no magic words for you. I can't just go like, I don't know what to say to force you to go do something. Honestly, you have to find that in yourself, why you want to do this, like what situations making you feel like you need to do this. And that kind of has to be your motivation on why you're doing it. Like, I can't personally tell you what your situation is, so you really have to take a look in yourself and be like, is this a situation I really want to do? Because if it is, then go for it. Because, I don't know, that's the only thing that would be stopping you, is you in that situation. So I hope that answered your question. There really is no magic words I can tell you. Just go for it. Because at the end of the day, like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's like any other job that you go and apply for. Like, do you do that at other interviews? Like, it's like the same thing as like any other job interview, besides you're going to dance for it. And no offense, like, you have to think of it, if you can't, I don't want this to like make you afraid of auditioning, but if you can't make it to the audition, if you can't find the courage to do that, just for like the manager, no offense, like what if there's a huge crowd of people? Like you have to think, like, would you still have the balls to, well, would you have the balls in that situation as well? So if you still can't and you're finding like no matter what you do, what you think of doing, like everything you've tried doesn't work and you're still like not able to make it in, maybe this might not be the situation for you, because it is a lot of like putting yourself out there and kind of like people's opinion is the backlash of that. Like, I don't know, you make money because people like you, like in your look, and I don't know, if you're so afraid of people's opinion and that side of it, maybe this wouldn't be the job for you. But I don't want you to be scared. Like I don't want that. I don't want that to be like me telling you not to dance. That's like just me telling you, if you've done like called for an audition and like scheduled it like 100 times and like all 100 times you've gone home, maybe at that point like go apply for a 9 to 5. But if you've done it like 3 to 4 times, definitely don't worry, try again and literally just go for it, because at the end of the day, if you walk away this last time, well, how about this, set in stone, like if you walk away this last time, then you're not going back. Like you're not going back to try again. If you can't muster up the courage to do it this final time, then you're done. Like, this is not for me. But if you really want to make this happen, you really want to do it, you really want to start like dancing, make this like an actual like job, like somewhere, something you can like get consistent income off of, then go for it. Walk into there, own your shit, and just do it. Like, don't let anyone else stop you. So yeah, that's what I'm setting for. Like, I've gotten this question more than from just her. So for like anyone that's facing the situation that they keep like just not going through with their plans, at this point, if you can't follow through with it, then you're letting go of the idea in general. Like, don't, because even with you like holding on to it, like, oh, I'm gonna try again, like you're just causing anxiety that you don't need, where you can just go to a job that you can interview, like be a normal person and feel like totally fine, and you don't have this anxiety, because like maybe there's a reason that the anxiety is coming up for you. So definitely, I like that idea. Let me know if you're gonna try that idea, if you're in the situation. Let me know if that made sense. Okay. Where were we on my face makeup? Sorry, I'm like looking behind the mirror behind my camera, and then this one, just easier for like lighting wise to make sure I'm not looking crazy. What did I just do, guys? Oh, okay. I know what we're at. So this is actually like the little bit left of that from that like 8-pack. I think I have it still in here. It just fell. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I took it out. The pan broke and I like shoved it in this like container because it holds it. So it's literally the same contour I used in my last one. I just had to put it in like another container because the other one broke, and it's like that huge 8-pack, so there's no keeping all those little pieces in place in that huge box. Oh my Jesus, I'm like sweating. Like, we have our AC on, it's a nice warm day out, and I was like totally nice with the AC on, and then I had to shut my door because my mom's still awake. Her TV's loud as fuck right now. If you hear the TV, that's my mom's TV with a closed door. And the ring light's fucking hot as shit. I'm fucking sweating, putting my makeup on right now. Sweaty. Alright, I feel like I've always, like, this is, like, the same thing. Alright, so I end up running out of space. Sorry for that gross snot sniffle. Running out of space on my camera, and so it stopped recording. But I went around with this one, which is rose gold, and then I highlight it with basically beach nectar. So yeah, that's my face makeup. Today I'm going in with the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I don't know, I'm gonna go for like a very simple look today. But I'm gonna start off with the color in the corner right here, Smoke Show, and my crease. Really loving like a purple or like the reddish like tone in like my corners. So I'm gonna go like right here with this color in the corner, and it's called Leader right here. Like while I was waiting for the footage from before, like my face makeup, to upload on my computer, I was like having a serious fucking allergy attack out of fucking nowhere. Now my nose won't fucking stop running, like Jesus. So I'm sorry for that. My mom like hates when I do that, so I'm sorry if you're one of those people that thinks it's like disgusting. But it's either that or keep getting up to... So now I'm just like blending those two together. Now I'm gonna go in with Firecracker. Am I pointing to the right one? Yeah, right here. Firecracker. Kind of brightens shit up because I look a little emotional and dark right now. Oh, that was some roast. I'm sorry. I didn't put this on to luminous. Okay. I'm just gonna blend it out. Matte complete dry look. I'm not doing anything crazy. Give me like 2 seconds to go fucking blow my nose. Jesus, so if I don't have any like face makeup left on my face, it's because I keep blowing my freaking goddamn nose. I'm just gonna go over everything with some eyeliner. I meant to pick up liquid eyeliner today, but I forgot, so I'm just going in. And this is just more of the purpose. This is Ulta Beauty eyeliner. It has like a purple and black side. Freaking just the purpose of so I have somewhere to put my eyelashes. Oh, sorry. And then mascara. I'm using the Better Than Sex Too Faced waterproof mascara. Blush lighter. Like 100 lighters. But where was the one I was using? Okay. Um, Next question from Bella Femme. Does your mom say anything about you smoking in your room, or do you wait until she is not home? My mom's a pothead, so she smokes with me half the time. Not when I'm in my room. Usually I go in her room and smoke. But my mom's a smoker as well, so we just smoke in our house. Another question from Bella Fib. How do you keep your makeup on while dancing? You said you sweat a lot. I would be a sweaty okay, I'm trying to add a swear that's not there. I would be a sweaty mess if I wore makeup. It would be off my face. I am a sweaty mess when I wear makeup. It usually does melt off my face. I've had to like slow down like my dancing, and even that I'm still sweaty. I actually like kind of, depending on the night and if I feel the need to, I won't wear face makeup, or I'll just wear foundation, because like when it melts like to the same complexion as me. And when I do like when I contour and conceal, like the different tones, like one part will be really light, one will be dark. Like it'll just, like, the different tones mess me up when it melts off. So if I just do like foundation, it normally melts and just looks like I'm sweating instead of looking like my face is melting off. So I found that if I just do foundation and not like a full face of makeup, it's better because it's like less crazy looking when it actually does melt off. But I do run into that situation. I just deal with it, accept it, walk over to the side of the stage where like the whole like money bag, like our money bag is in an area of the stage where we have like the paper towels and stuff for the pole, and I usually walk over there, grab a paper towel, and like dab my face. So if you're a sweaty stripper, don't feel bad for having to take like breaks to go dab your face, because I do it all the time. I do it all the time. And if I don't, I'm like, do you want me to drip all over your white shirt because you were the fucking idiot that decided to wear all white because of the fucking black lights, and now I'm gonna destroy it. So yeah, don't be ashamed of the sweatiness, because I do melt off my face the majority of the times I wear a full face of makeup. Like, have you seen me like at the end of the night, like when I do like my after work smoke sessions? Like, I promise you, I don't look that way when I fucking start working. Like, no, that's me melting off my face. The next one, watermelon sheet mask. I hope I said that right. That was like, I don't know what. Can you comment and explain your username? Does anyone know of any UK strippers like this? I'm interested in stripping but can't find any good resources for UK girls. So I know, like along my like, what is that called? I don't know, like suggested channels on my channel. Is it Callie Bourne? She's blonde, but I think in the picture she has pink hair. I don't know, in her video she has an accent, so I don't know. I think it might be Australian. I think she might be UK stripper, but I think it might be Australian. I might be lying. I swear I think it might be Australian. But maybe that's a closer to your situation, so I would check her videos out. Also, I wanted to insert this question because I know the people that usually come up on like my suggested side, or like inside, like when I'm like watching, like rewatching my videos before I put them up, those videos that come up and I see those people, and a lot of them actually are like American. So I don't know if any of you guys have run into any UK strippers giving advice on YouTube. If you guys have, leave it in the comments below, because they're looking. I personally haven't. The only one that I know that I've heard with an accent, ignorant as fuck, but is Callie Bourne. So yes, check her out. Maybe she's closer to the UK version, or like she knows of UK information. Oh, let me just put the glue on my eyelashes so we can get this shit ready. Ugh, my nose. Like, what just happened, really? Lashes, Vegas Nay. I don't know which one, but they'll definitely be linked below. And again, like, I don't really care to apologize for, like, me coughing and all that stupid stuff. Like, if I do apologize, it's me, like, jokingly apologizing. But I do apologizing for me, like, sniffling and that. Because I know that is, like, wicked gross. So, did I say who that last one? Yeah, watermelon sheet mask. Malika Nurse asked, have you ever have, okay, that was incorrect. Have you ever had to get a restraining order on a client that came to your strip club? Do strippers hit on females the same way as they do men? LOL, curious. When I first read this question, I don't know, when I read the female part, I thought you meant, like, as if female customers hit on strippers like men do. But I think you mean vice versa. So, like, do we go at stripper customers, like, the way we go after men? And no, because usually, like, unless she's, like, a very, like, you'll be able to tell a chick that's, like, down for the pee. But, usually they really don't care for your vagina. They, like, girls are usually there for, like, pull tricks. They get really excited about that. If they're with their boyfriend's usually gonna throw money for, like, watching you, like, put your heads between their legs, like, girl on girl action. You have to, like, read the situation. Like, every girl's different. I find that girls really like my butt. I don't have tits, so I don't really know how that qualifies. They usually, I don't know. I would say go at a girl as, you know how, like, there's, like, an amusement side to dancing and, like, a sexual side. Go at the more amusement side of dancing for girls, unless you see, like, you can totally read a girl that's down for the pee. So, unless you're reading that she's down for the pee, then throw the pee at her. But, I feel like girls go for more with the amusement side of dancing, so, like, fun, like, crazy, I don't know, fun, crazy things. I hope that made sense. Oh, and no, I've never had to get in a restraining order against a client. I've never had a client, like, follow me home. I'm, like, actually, like, very good about, like, watching to see if, like, I see the same car. Like, I watch a lot of Criminal Minds, so freaking, I've never had that issue. I think, well, I've heard girls at my job talk about running into issues where they've had, like, restraining orders, but I honestly can't remember if that was, like, a customer from the club or, like, their own, like, personal, like, psycho ex-boyfriend. I don't think, like, because I can't remember it specifically, I don't think it was, like, regarding the clubs. Otherwise, I would have been like, oh, shit, like, people are crazy. But I don't think I've ever had that situation or really heard of that situation happening. I've had girls tell me about, like, being followed home from customers, or, like, we have, like, the creepy cops on Mashpee, like, they'll literally, like, want to pull you over and then happen to come into the club that night. So that's why, like, I don't know, everybody says that, like, Mashpee, well, everybody at my job says that Mashpee cops, like, oh, tell them that you work at Zach's, like, they'll let you go, and I'm like, no offense, I don't want to ever tell a man that has, like, such a powerful position over me that I'm working in such a vulnerable position. So even if they were going to be, like, the nicest people after finding out that I work at Zach's because they're really cool with Richard, I don't care. I don't want to give someone that permission to take advantage of me. So I don't tell cops or people of, like, power, situations like that, that I'm a stripper. Because, like, I don't know. Those situations, I've, like, watched a lot of Criminal Minds, and niggas just, like, take advantage. So, and we've had, like, a couple girls that had, like, run into situations with cops outside of Zach's, and then, like, that night the cop ended up being there. So cops are fucking creepy. be careful with that. But on a client note, I've never ran into that because the nigga knows, like, I'll easily punch you in the chest in the club, stab you outside of it. Oh shit, I almost forgot about my eyelashes. Girl, I got distracted. Okay, so eyelashes on. Eyeballs are running, nose is running. I'm just falling apart. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I almost like went to do my mascara, like looking at myself from the viewfinder, because that's possible. Like, that would have been funny as hell. Watch me attempt. Okay, sharpen this. And I don't think we're on the last one, but we're on our second to last one. Yeah. And then the last one is from Luna Moon, and it is, hey, I'm really hoping you see this and get a chance to answer me, even though I think I've kind of gotten over this and have an audition next week. Then that I'm going to. I just want to ask, what do you think about a girl that strips with 2 different size boobs? One's probably is a C and the other's like a B. I'm honestly not too worried about it, but I just wanted other girls' opinions, and I'm kind of hesitant to ask some other girls. Thanks. I love your videos. Well, thank you. I really appreciate your support. And I've actually ran into this question, so like, I don't know, uneven boobs are like more common than you think, so I'm actually guessing there's probably like a weird fetish on it. So you might run into a couple customers that's like, I don't think guys are really gonna have a problem with it. I really don't think guys are really even gonna notice. And if they do, like, no offense, you might get like a weird annoying comment every like once in a while. Like, I have small tits, and like it looks like I haven't had any kids, but like my tits look like I've had kids. I get a lot of questions, have I had kids? And I'm like, oh no, is it my tits? And I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, and I'm just like, no, I haven't, but I've lost weight, so thanks. So you might run into things every now and then, but like, no offense, like drunk guys, like they like to get their confidence boost every now and then. So you might run into like backhanded comments about it every now and then, but just laugh them off, walk away. Like, I get them about my small tits all the time, and they're like just small. So everybody has insecurities, and every now and then there's a stupid customer that points them out, but I don't think it's actually going to be an issue where you're running into it more than you like think. Like, more like how you notice it, I don't think everybody else is going to notice it, and unless it's like crazy different. But I don't see it being as different as, like, I don't know, I'm picturing something crazy. But even with that, like, it's something exotic and different. Like, I feel like guys, like, there is probably a fetish out there for uneven titties. Like, I'm gonna Google it after I finish. Because there definitely is. So work with it. And, like, no offense, like, I'm sweaty as shit. Like, when I first started dancing, I used to be so insecure about my sweating. But I rub that shit in. Like, I use that as my advantage. And I work with my insecurities. And I've said this in, like, a million videos, but it's, like, stuck with me. And I use it in, like, all situations. But, my stripper mom, Maya, said fucking, like, you just have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So, like, regardless of the situation, if you're sweaty, if your tits are uneven, if your makeup's melting off, if you feel like you're too heavy or you're too skinny to be a stripper, regardless, you just have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's literally, like, the gist of stripping. Like, because no one's comfortable, hey, wagging their, like, freaking vagina in stranger's face. Like, the whole job of being a stripper is just uncomfortable, and you have to find a way to be comfortable in it. So, I don't know, find your way to be comfortable and work through whatever your insecurities are. And that even works with the question on, like, following through with auditions. Like, you have to find what is giving you so much anxiety that's causing you not to want to go to the audition. What about the audition is like making you so afraid to go? You really have to like break things down and figure it out, and really just be comfortable with being uncomfortable. But I hope I answered your questions. I will definitely try to like speed up the parts that I'm just sitting there like pounding my face, because I know this is gonna be a long ass video. That's why I don't do my face makeup. So if you guys would rather me just skip over me doing my face makeup and make it a little shorter, then yeah. But I was like, I don't know, I feel like my makeup went so fast when I did the last one because I did my face makeup, and I feel like this one took so fucking long because I did my face makeup. So I don't know, I'm at a loss. Let me know you guys' opinion. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.